Welcome back. We're playing Into the Breach.
Yep.
Oh, I got some reputation.
It's like currency, but you can only spend it at the end of the island.
Ah, I see. Okay. Good to know. So I'm thinking... Is the power grid also per island?
No, so that'll go throughout the entire game.
So I'm just wondering... I mean, I guess I'm probably only going to go through like a couple islands and then try to finish this.
Oh, and also, just so you know, the stars, when you're buying stuff, one energy costs 1 star. So, like, worst case scenario, a star is an energy at the end of the island.
Ah,
But if you're in, like, desperate need of energy immediately, then it might be good to go for energy specifically.
Gotcha.
That's why I always go for stars first.
okay. That makes sense.
So it could be used for either energy or anything else.
It's a train mission.
Yes, funnily enough, I think this was the other one that you saw me do.
This is the other one I saw you do. The map was different.
Yeah, the maps are pretty random. But the objectives are kind of set and shuffled around.
Alright, well, I'm pretty sure they're going to go for that train, because it's the only thing really in their reach.
Yeah, you might be able to bait them a little bit, but at least none of those guys are web creating ones, so they're not going to be a nuisance that way.
Mm-hmm. I'm not too
And
worried. I'm
another
pretty
thing-
sure I can shove these guys all over the place.
Yeah, this is definitely a shove happy squad.
Yep. So that should be okay, right?
Yeah, should be. Now another thing is that the train will always try to move 2 spaces,
Mm-hmm.
and if it bonks into something, it's not good for you.
Yep.
There's already some obstructions going on.
Okay. So is that guy still targeting that space if I push him back one?
So if it's a straight line like that, it'll just go in a straight line like your tank shot.
Mm-hmm.
But there are enemies that will lob, kind of like an artillery, that it would target a different space.
Okay.
But the straight shot will always go as far as it can.
So I still need to do something about that guy.
Mm-hmm. So at the very least, if you just push them both forward, that wouldn't be too bad. But
Yeah, the train would be fine.
the other thing, you might even be able to do like a...
Oh, hold on. I have an idea. I'm just going over it in my head.
Okay. You can also see the hit point values, but also potentially subtract 1.
Okay.
think
I have an idea. I'm going to try this.
Okay.
And you can let me know if it was cool or not.
Okay. Let's see it. That's another thing I didn't even consider. You can bonk them into each other like that.
So... Actually, I guess I was kind of hoping to block the spawns, but it's probably fine.
Yeah. Also, if you block a spawn, it never stops trying to spawn. So it could get to the point where you have like a lot of places trying to spawn in like the
Oh.
last round. So sometimes it's good to let them out if you think you can handle it.
Ah. Okay, so it's not like there's less enemies per map by blocking spawns?
Yeah, it just makes them
Take longer
stay
to come out?
underground. Yeah.
Gotcha. Good to know.
But if you can block it the entire match, then it's one completely less enemy.
Alright, so here's my plan.
Oh, that is actually sweet. Nice. I didn't even think about trying to dunk him.
That worked out pretty well.
Yeah, he didn't even move at all. Kind of funny.
Though actually it might be hard because the train will probably be blocking us on the next turn.
You can walk through the train
Oh,
at
okay,
least,
cool.
as long as they're not blocking like both the spots on the opposite side.
Alright.
But your tank might have a slightly hard time. I guess we'll see.
Yep. We will see. But at least that move was pretty cool.
And I guess we didn't even mention that you can drown units that don't fly.
Well, I don't think the last stage had any water. So, wasn't really an option.
It's actually a perfect place for you to dunk that guy again. The other guy's not even going for the train.
That's cool. This guy doesn't need to, like, worry about it too much then. Let's see. Yeah, I think I will just dunk him again. 'Cause why wouldn't I?
But also you have enough space to move your other guy forward.
Yeah, that was sort of what I was hoping for. Is I can get this guy Gundam down here, and then he can punch this guy, finish him off.
Yeah. Bump him in the mountain. Maybe you'll get something special, which you talked about before, but not on the channel.
Nope.
It's
Oops,
really
no
rare
one's-
though. So.
I want to shoot that guy. Gundam here.
Actually, can you move your tank over there?
To hit
So-
this guy? Probably.
Yeah. I was wondering if it'd be better to get your tank over there or that guy. I guess it doesn't matter too much.
I think I'd rather have this guy over here, because there's about to be a bunch of dudes over on this side, and I don't want the ranged guy that close to them. Melee guy's going to have to be close if he wants to do anything.
Mhm.
Um,
I guess the train's
so
about
this
to move
guy's
out
just
of it.
making like a melee attack, right?
Yeah, you can just shoot him once and knock
Yeah.
him back a little bit. Do a
That
little bit
was,
of damage.
that was basically my plan, was to scoot up a little and...
Mhm.
Okay, so ice will be fine for right now.
Yeah.
Not worried about it.
Oh. And if you shoot him once, he'll have 1 hit point left, which might be beneficial.
Haha. Alright, guess that's all my guys.
Yeah. Not too
Um,
bad so far. There will be 4 enemies on this next turn, though. But
Yep, but we got rid of their
Oh,
hit point
it's managed.
boost. And we've taken no damage, and the train is almost at the end.
indeed. That guy's not too big of an issue.
Oh.
It's actually not. That guy might be a slight issue, actually. So you'd have to stand in the water. You could kill him still.
I have an
Alright.
idea, sort of.
I'll check the order, by the way.
Um,
So I'm wondering. Nope, of course not. I was wondering if that guy who's labeled 4 could shoot the guy that's labeled 2.
that would be helpful. It's never quite the way it works out. I guess I also need to worry about this guy. I don't care about this guy at all.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm going to be
Anybody-
standing there when it turns over.
Yeah, anybody could hit the one labeled 1
Yeah.
from what they're standing and in their position.
So what I'm
how
thinking
can-
about is bringing Gundam down here and just shoving that guy into the river. I'm wondering
you
if
get
this
that
guy
like
could
that?
like move down and like target the mountain and push that guy in.
He could. I don't think he can move that far. Let's see.
Yeah, I guess probably not. You can only move
Not
through
with
3
that guy in the
spaces.
way.
This guy would have to be out of the way, which means I wouldn't be able to do anything about this dude.
It's kind of a predicament here.
Mm-hmm.
There's got to be something.
Like once Gundam's moved, I can move. I can't remember what we named these other guys. Charlie
you
5.
know-
That's what that guy is. And Dragoon.
Let's see. So
Um. I can't click on the train. But it only has 1 hit point, right?
well, it gets hit twice. It can be hit twice.
Oh,
Once it
okay.
loses that hit point, it'll become a damaged train.
Oh. Well, we don't want that.
That would be very bad to getting an additional pilot. I'm trying to think here, because you could still kill that guy up top, but you wouldn't be able to do anything about the other guy shooting, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Even though all you'd have to do is put somebody in front of him.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Hmm.
Because you don't have any flying units that can attack over a water space.
Let's see. If this guy rammed into him, say, would this guy take 1 damage or just mine?
Which guy ran into who?
Like these 2 would both take damage if they rammed into each other, right?
Actually, hold on a sec. And yeah, they would both take 1. If all that happened was they bumped each other.
Mm-hmm. So I was just thinking, if I move this guy here, right, and fired at the water, I could hit this guy for 1, pushing him there. Hit this guy for 1, pushing. Ah, that wouldn't really help though. They still have 3 health. Would weaken this guy, which would be useful. And then, like, the cannon guy could come down and shoot him for, like,
Do
2
2
damage,
damage.
basically.
So I sort of wonder. Oh, it's like it almost works. Now the other thing, it's not the end of the world if you lose 1 power.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe just let that building take a hit so you can keep your perfect island bonus. And it also has a 50% chance of not taking a hit.
15%.
Yes.
That's
not
worth gambling
great
on.
odds. Yeah. It's probably best to protect that train and let that building take a hit
Mm-hmm.
for the sake of time and the fact that it looks like it's probably impossible. One thing you could try, I don't think your crawling mech guy can move far enough, is you could like shoot him upwards with your tank to get him a little boost in speed. But that wouldn't get him up high enough to be useful, I don't think. So if you like shoot the mountain and then dunk the guy, but
It's a difficult turn.
yeah.
Well, right now
Probably
my plan is still basically to just push this guy into the ice. Because that's the easy way to get this guy killed. And then I don't have to worry about this dude at all.
Yeah, but then how are you going to kill that other guy?
Yeah, that's the real question here.
Because you could still... Yeah, you could still do that if you dunk that guy. And this is last turn, so that's all you have to worry about.
Oh, okay.
So if you push him in, move your tank, shoot the guy, and then bump the guy against the rock, that'd work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't have to worry about my AI pilot.
Yeah, that's what I'd do. He'll live, at the very least.
Hold on, let me think about this for a second, though. Let's see, he'll shoot that guy there. Can this guy shoot in directions other than straight lines?
No, sadly.
So basically I have to go from the ice here and push that guy, right?
Yeah, and your tank will take another extra damage, but he'll still live.
Mhm.
Also, if he does die, it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah. Just keep killing the tank. Oh, man. I feel sorry for Johnny 5 there.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's get started then here. Push this guy.
Hmm.
I got
you
an
got-
achievement.
For drowning 4 enemies in one thing.
It's
Yeah,
not
those
my
are-
fault they kept standing next to the water.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll smash that guy.
And they should just be able to bonk both of them. By shooting into the water. Well, at least you kept your bonus. And
The tank's actually
equals-
about to get hit because he moved into that danger zone. From the guy
Yeah.
said it wouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Yeah, it's the
I'm,
last turn.
I'm honestly more bummed about that.
Yeah, sadly. It's one star to fix that, though. So, worst case scenario, protecting the train was equivalent to that, but also you get the perfect island bonus.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Mhm.
I got most of the civilians.
Yes, there's always 1,000. Total.
I still wish I could have saved them all.
Indeed.
You do kind of
Um,
get screwed over somewhat. There's a lot of tactics involved, but there's definitely a point where you have to be like, what's worse?
Yeah. Sometimes it's literally, there's no way out.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times it depends on kind of how you ended your last turn, like if you left any weak spots that they can
Yep.
exploit.
First
Just
couple
pretty much
rounds went so well, too.
Mhm.
Alright, well, believe it or not, that's an episode.
Yes, so you lost 1 power and 1 pilot, but you still have a perfect island bonus so far.
So far. So we can come back next time on Operation Pixel and see if we can't keep that trend going.
Mm-hmm.